Another journey into darkness has come to a close with the 2023 edition of Frightfest, the horror festival that shook the heart of London. In the captivating setting of Leicester Square's Cineworld, filmmakers, actors and enthusiasts gathered to celebrate the world of horror in all its facets.
We're pretty excited.
This festival is pretty incredible. It's one of the most impressive audiences and group of people that I've ever seen. It's full, it's crazy, and it's a lot of fun.
It keeps doubling down on itself.
It does.
I mean, I've been here since Thursday, and it's like every night is like, I can't imagine this being bigger than it is.
The atmosphere was charged with emotions and adrenaline as the audience immersed themselves in a unique experience, surrounded by films that sent shivers down their spines.
I don't know. I mean, there's like so many emotions and things that you can come from an audience, and I think for this film, probably fear is the one thing that I'm looking for. I love a jump scare, so I hope that they are effective. And there's a bit of heart as well. So I just want people to enjoy it in whatever way they see fit.
I guess it's part and parcel of what horror movies is, isn't it? You know, someone's going to get killed at some point along the way. We just had to pick the actor we dislike the most. No, I'm joking. We had a fantastic cast on this. They all bought into it. The ones who survived are delighted, and the ones who didn't are delighted because they all get to be part of the Glenarmit tips and part of Frightfest.
Among the illustrious guests were visionary directors, courageous actors and bold producers who shared their passion for the world of horror cinema.
I love horror movies and wanted to do horror movies for many years, and now that I've done 4, it's funny, I've never been a scream queen in any of them. Like I am, just always a different kind. And so I guess I like that this film, I think it's very important that it is a queer couple in the movie, because I think so much of the movie is about the ways in which we judge other people. But I also think that it's wonderful that it's essentially 2 female protagonists at the center of the film.
There is one that made a big impact on me when I was in my 20s called, Island of Death. It's an Italian horror, but it's set on a Greek island, and it was a video nasty in the UK, and it's basically a married couple going on a killing spree, but it is disgusting. But my friend, the video nasties here were illegal. My friend had a copy of it on VHS, and we watched it. So that's the one that sticks out as making a big impact on me. Yeah.
One of the standout moments was the incredible film Failure, featuring the extraordinary performance of Ted Raimi as the protagonist. This film captured the very essence of fear, prompting reflections on what it means to confront one's darkest fears. Frightfest is not just a spectacle, but also an opportunity for introspection. We had the privilege of delving into the minds of the masters of this genre, uncovering the mythical influences that guide them and the intriguing paradox inherent in creating terror for pure enjoyment.
Well, it's weird because he's passed recently, but William Friedkin's in my brain a lot lately, because every time you go, what do? Go back to The Exorcist. But I actually grew up on a lot of South Korean cinema as well. So I go back to like the Bong Joon-ho's, the Park Chan-wook's. But a lot of Korean cinema, a lot of American cinema, classic 70s horror, Rosemary's Baby, Amityville Horror, The Entity. It's all up there. I'm just like a storyboard in my head, just picking from it. So
I mean, it's hard to there's a lot, but I guess definitely the main one would be Peter Jackson, director of Lord of the Rings, and his earlier stuff, Bad Taste, Brain Dead, those sort of films. They really inspired me to sort of pick up a camera, gather my mates, and just sort of make a film, with a DIY attitude, and just kind of do it yourself, really.
And how could we not mention the enduring legacy of Italian horror cinema? Dario Argento, a name that echoes through the generations, has been the beacon that guided our exploration into the depths. His impact on the genre is indelible.
They told us everything, I can't pass a day without thinking about Dario Argento. Okay? So I think Italian horror cinema bring us another way and a new way to see Gothic thing. with color, with craziness, and we try to emulate that thing, but we can't.
Over these intense 3 days, visitors had the privilege of immersing themselves in a parade of new spine-chilling films. One of them was Herd, which surprised and shocked the audience with authentic zombies roaming among the spectators in the heart of London.
It's called Herd, and it's a zombie movie, but it's also a love story, and it's about two women who go on a trip to save their failing marriage and end up trapped between warring militia groups and infected zombies. But within that, we wanted to tell a story about herd mentality. So the film's Herd, and so we wanted to tell a story about what's happening in a lot of cultures right now with divisiveness and people being afraid to be who they are.
And so another unforgettable edition of Frightfest came to a close. It was a tribute to thrills, boldness and imagination, an ode to horror that connects souls, turning every scream into applause and every shiver into memorable emotion. We look forward to the next edition, where new horrors await us.
Segui Completely sulla tua Google TV o sul tuo telefonino cercando nello store Completely Plus. Seguici sui canali social di Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn e TikTok, oppure sul nostro sito www.completely.uk. Regalaci un like, seguici e contribuisci a far crescere la tua televisione italiana nel Regno Unito. Completely TV, il tuo canale, sempre.